The decision by the Ghana National Tanker Drivers Association to lay down their tools was triggered by what they describe as poor working conditions, the ban on construction of new LPG stations, and the electronic cargo tracking system. The industrial action, which began on Monday, August 1, 2022, took another turn as LPG marketing companies also joined in the protest to demand the lifting of the ban on new LPG stations. This led to the closure of LPG outlets across the country, leaving consumers to struggle to access the product.
I have my cylinder here, but just a friend of me who called me that I should help him to get the gas out. So when I get here, the place was locked. But actually, I pleaded with him, then he let me inside there, having some small one. So in the process, they said the gas got finished, so they are not having any gas for us. So that's why we are still here.
Will you go to another outlet to check whether or not you get LPG to buy?
We don't have any hope of going to any other station because they told us that it's everywhere. The one at Pogas there, they said they don't also have some. They close down their place. Then here's the only place around this area. So we don't have any hope. If we are not getting, which means we are not going to eat for the next 5 days or 4 days until they get gas.
I'm not getting it to buy it for me. I struggle. Because if I can send people to outside, they lock the gate. But I beg the guy who did the gate, hoping before I go inside the gas for me.
The embargo on the establishment of new LPG stations was placed by government following the Atomic Junction explosion that led to the loss of life and several properties destroyed. The ban was to ensure that new LPG stations meet the various safety measures to avert the situation from reoccurring. After a cabinet meeting on Thursday, government agreed to lift the ban and asked persons whose outlets had stalled to begin processes to get work underway. On the back of this, the LPG marketing companies suspended a strike, which in turn brought respite to consumers of the product.
Every LPG station that has stock of product has opened for business. So consumers should go to their favorite stations, buy their favorite LPG, and go and have some cooking at home. Today is a holiday, so they can enjoy with their family. But we wish this never happens again. For a businessman to wake up one fine morning and say that I'm closing the business that feeds me and my family, I'm closing it up. It tells you that what is following that person is quite huge and it's quite serious. We have lost a lot. In fact, we can't really quantify what we've lost for the past 3 days, or almost 4 days. But sometimes it's good to lose to gain.
However, the Tanker Drivers Association still stood by its decision to embark on a strike as it believed not all of its concerns had been addressed by the government. They were demanding the electronic cargo tracking system to be reviewed. The tracker, that comes in the form of a seal, tracks the product from the source to its destination. However, the drivers say the deplorable nature of the roads and other factors leaves the seal broken, a situation the NPA terms as tampering. Victims of such situations are thus sanctioned by the NPA, a situation the drivers believe is unfair. After a meeting between the leadership of the Tanker Drivers Association, the NPA and the Ministry of Energy on Friday, the striking drivers announced a suspension of the strike until the 30th of September 2022, where all concerns are expected to be resolved.
We are okay with the decision we've taken today to suspend the strike, to wait on government to see what they will do for us. Not that we are fully satisfied, but we are okay. We want to believe that the government would speed up his promises and fulfill it for us. So we are okay. Even though we are not satisfied, we are okay.
The association says if its concerns are not fully addressed by the set date, it will resume a strike.
When after 30th September, nothing has been done towards the main reason or the reasons why we even embark on the strike at the first place. Yes, the ban on the gas stations have been lifted. Yes, we appreciate that one from government or from cabinet. And then NPA is to sit with us from Monday through to September to make sure all issues, the one we've tabled before the in our press conference, and other issues that are there to be addressed. So if all those issues are not addressed before 30th of September, we are likely to go back on strike.